The next speaker is Marty Heiser, followed by Bonnie Stewart, who is then followed by Joe Toner.
Good evening. I'd like to thank the committee for having these hearings. I'm on the Board of Finance for the town of Ridgefield, Connecticut, and my basic message is we need some help. We need some help on the town side as far as some of the spending that's going on. Our town, although it's considered a rather affluent town in Fairfield County, is under a lot of pressure. The amount of taxes that people in our town are having to pay continually go up. We're seeing foreclosures going up. We're seeing people having to move out of town, sell their houses, and there's a lot of fiscal tension that's going on in our town. The rate that we're talking about in bill number 990 hasn't been raised since 1991. The small contractor, which I think we heard a little bit from earlier from the electrical contractor, would some of these jobs that we're talking about in the $100,000 to $200,000 range would open up to the small contractor as well as the union contractor. I think at some level here in Hartford, you exist somewhat in a bubble, and you don't maybe realize the tension that's going on in the community. I know we see it on our television sets and what's going on in Madison, Wisconsin, but there is real economic tension out there that people are feeling, not just in union homes, but in all the homes. As I was here, I've been here since 4 o'clock this afternoon, and I've sat in rooms with other union people that are hardworking. They're salt of the earth people. They are the bedrock of our communities, and I understand that. But at this point in our country, I think we need to take a look and say everyone has to come to the table and give something. Earlier in these hearings, you had a representative from the teachers union come in, and he rather glibly said, well, it's spring, the robins are out, the snow's melting, and I guess we're going to try and tear down the middle class by proposing some of these common sense initiatives. I would totally disagree with him. It's not just another spring. People are experiencing hardship, the likes of which they haven't had since the Great Depression. In our town, we're seeing foreclosures coming up. We're seeing people having trouble paying for their college their tuitions for their colleges. We're seeing people have to leave the community. This is not just another spring. These are tough economic times, and I support this legislation as a common sense accommodation on the state level to see where we can try to save some money and give a little bit of relief to the taxpayers. There's one statistic that I look at all the time. It's called Tax Freedom Day. And out of all the states in our union, Connecticut is dead last in Tax Freedom Day. And that day has been pushed back further. You have to work January, February, March, and up to April 26th if you're a resident of the state of Connecticut to pay all your state, federal, and local taxes. How much more can the taxpayers pay, especially during these tough economic times? And the legislation you have before you is common sense. It asks everyone to come to the table, and I support it.
Thank you for your testimony, sir. Any comments or questions from committee members? Seeing none, thank you for coming up.